Hi, beautiful souls. I wish you a joyful day. May it be aligned with grace and ease. Today, I thought I'd share a little more light, a little gentle reminder to make intention a tool that you use regularly throughout your day. Don't just set an intention for the night before your day begins or in the beginning of your day, but throughout the day, just constantly be checking in with yourself, seeing where your focus lies. Is your compass set in the direction of your joy and what you're wishing to create? It's so easy to get caught up in the razzmatazz of other people's agendas. But in order to keep yourself really clear and focused, you must apply yourself. Okay, intention. My intention here is to create this. Intention. My intention here is to create this. And always follow it up with ease and grace. This is something that has been transformative, certainly for me, is that whilst I've been very concentrated on making sure that every mastery quality is fine-tuned like a well-tempered sword, sometimes we have to let go of certain qualities, know that they are there, know that they are part of ourselves, know that we are very, very trained in them, practiced in them, but go, hey, I don't need to practice this anymore. And what I will focus on instead is practicing ease and grace. Practicing ease and grace in every single moment. Okay, ease and grace, more ease and grace. And this was reminded to me by some of my dear friends. They're like, oh, ease and grace. I was like, ease and grace. It's like, oh, yes, ease and grace, ease and grace. So May's energy has been so very different so far. That's what I can say. I can feel this lovely shift in the energy. I also noticed that the shift in mother plasma is very much like, if anybody's a sea swimmer here, they'll know what it's like when you catch a jet stream and you feel that warm water and you feel that sort of like little burst of energy, but it's also really gentle as well. It's there's strength there, but there's a gentleness there that makes you feel really good. And it's like, oh, lovely. And that's what mother plasma is like. So if you're walking along and then suddenly you have this feeling of bliss radiate through your body and then it passes again, that means you've stepped into a fold of mother plasma. And I say they are very much like folds because they come up from the earth and they sort of wave. And for the naked eye, if you are practiced in seeing through realms, it's very opalesque. It's really like, it's like looking at a drop of water sitting on a leaf or a blade of grass in the early morning sun, and you have that burst of the rainbow colors, but they're very opalesque, very plasma. It is plasma. And a plasma, for those that aren't aware, is the ascended aspect of water. And for those that aren't savvy with water consciousness, you can look up Veda Austin, who's a New Zealander, has done lots and lots of work on water. And water, everything on this earth is changing its form. So it's not just like, that Gaia's changed. Well, Gaia has elements, everything is interconnected. You can't get any way around that. Everything is interconnected. So you have obviously the water realms, water kingdom, you have the animal kingdom, you have the plant kingdom, but everything is one. Humanity, of course. Everything is one, and everything is changing and shifting its form right now. And if you are perceptive, if you are sensitive and empath, and if you have observation and integrity to be able to observe without judging or projecting or anything like that, if you're able to just be in a space of divine neutrality and just observe as you go around your day, as you go around here and there and everywhere, you will see the shifts that are occurring right now. And it's fascinating. It's very interesting. There are obviously certain areas of the world where you're seeing certain things and you're like, that's that's interesting, but don't go into fear, don't go into worry, and because that only just lowers your vibration and lowers your frequency, and then it puts you out of the equation, and you want to be eternally in the equation so that you can make a difference with your consciousness and with your frequency. So I remind you all, place your intention throughout the day, check in with yourself, come back to stillness, come back to 0 point. If you take yourself off and then suddenly you find yourself in your mind and you're perpetuating some silly thought from whenever, stop. Ooh, stop right there. Back to the heart, back to the stillness. Open up your fields, open up your heart fields, the magnetics there. And just allow that feeling so that you're coming back into that center point. What's my intention? Ask yourself, what is my intention? What am I wanting to create right now? Am I in alignment with that creation, or am I just messing about, wasting my day looking at whatever you might be looking at? No judgment, everybody free to do whatever they choose to do. But if you want to play, that's fine, but play in a way that's creative, so that what you are doing right now is going to determine your future path. And if you want your future path to change in a really positive manner, then you have to be disciplined to keep focused and bringing yourself back to like clear, pure intention of what it is that you're creating, so that you can have that expansiveness moving forward. Whether you creating or not intentionally, you are going to change, because the human bodies are changing, everything is changing. But do it with intention, because you will make such a huge difference for your journey moving forwards. And I can't express all of the ins and outs of everything. For anyone that's interested, look into space weather, okay? I don't want to go into that because it's not my field, but I think you'll find it very interesting. And I think that when you see things like in space weather, what's going on, it will make you more conscious about wishing to be present here right now, and using your awareness and your beautiful ability to focus and to create, and use that for the greatest good of all, because we are all interconnected, and we want to see joy, wonderment and peace here on this beautiful planet, and more joy, more abundance, and more gentleness, and more kindness. Yesterday I watched the most amazing webinar. It's probably one of the best webinars I've ever attended, called Fountain of Youth. Big shout out to Peter Goldstein. Amazing, absolutely amazing. The lineup was absolutely incredible, like, whew, my goodness. And of course it's really about eating plants. Having a plant-based diet will actually really assist people into longevity. One of the statistics was really like concerning. It's like people might be living longer, but for the last 20 years of their lives, they're living sick and in pain and in discomfort and everything else. Well, that's no way to live, is it? So just consider your moral compass and how you maintain your physical structure, because you need your physical structure whilst you're here on this beautiful planet. And so you want to make sure that you keep it in fine fettle. And of course, making sure that you're putting things into the system that uplift the system and keep the system working as it should. Not putting things into the system that actually degrade the system and create issues, not only for the body vehicle, but also for the planet and for the animals and the environment. So we want to be as kind and as loving and as peaceful and as gentle as we possibly can as we walk our paths, walking our paths together as one in unity, as Christed consciousness, as unity consciousness, call it whatever you choose, and being focused throughout the day, bringing ourselves into more awareness. This is my intention. This is what I'm creating. This is what my intention is. This is what I'm creating. And then when you come to the end of your day, you can say to yourself, oh, rejoice, for I was so very disciplined and very conscious and intentional throughout my day. And the more that you practice this, the easier it will become. And just remember, ease and grace. With ease and grace, I'm creating this. With ease and grace, I'm creating that. With ease and grace, I'm creating this. Just do that throughout your day. May it be joyful. Rejoice in each perfect, beautiful moment of your precious life, because we must revere our beautiful, precious lives. Thank you for watching. My name is Zaza. Like, subscribe and share if you feel called to do so. Thank you very much.